All right, welcome back to part 5, 6. Ghavoran to gravity. Um, Here, let me show you how to get up here. So you want to go here and get this. I'll show you the easy way of doing it. So once you get off the button, you just like get off, and then you do a jump morph, and you can get up here. I do the stupid way, which is faster. It is just jump to the slope. You want to jump like right about here, jump on the slope, do a wall jump, and then morph there. Significantly harder, and you just kind of go mauled a bit when you miss it. See, like that. If you're fast enough, you can like that. You can avoid it. I mean, you can recover from it. If you don't have enough missiles, you can melee these enemies or get resources. But here, I recommend getting up, shooting the crab and the door. Now this door is on a timer, and some people go up to like right here. I think like up to here is the max you can do. I highly recommend to get into a door and then grab the ledge for consistency, because sometimes let me see if I could force like, yeah, you just like lose speed. So open the door and get the ledge. See, I just lost speed for like no reason. So it can be very annoying. I didn't mean to take that. Yeah, sloppy fight. All you do is you store speed, you spark them, and then you do 28 missiles to them. A little bit more if you melee them, but sometimes you have to melee them if you don't have, 50 missiles. Some people come in here with like 30 missiles or 32 or 33 or whatever the count is. Yeah, so you need at least 28 to kill him. You can also get some free charge shots on him some way. Well, let's move on. Here, I use this slope as an angle finder to go there. Right, this slope right here. So you kind of come up. And just more flash of movement. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, yeah, it doesn't work. But yeah, you come down here, flash it. You come here to the flipper. Short boost doesn't matter there, because these flies are in the way. So it's a matter of getting rid of the flies, not anything else really. And here you get super missiles. You wanna that triple flash shift is pretty tricky. You can do one flash shift in and then grab the super missile, but the reason why you want to do this because you want to get out that door in time before it closes. There's leeway to it. Generally, that's like more or less optimal. The third flash shift kind of doesn't matter too much, but that's what you want to do so you get out the door faster. Now this one's like a slow opening power door. So here, just do this if you want. Like, and then just jump through. You can jump like that. Like that. I personally like to double flash into this position and then do this. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the deep boost method. Or maybe not. Yeah, like that. If you want, when you're opening a store, you can hold charge beam, kill them all. Now this is actually the faster method. You kill them all and immediately do a grapple jump morph to the tunnel into the second jump morph. I gotta do this fast. Now that sequence right there, I couldn't really explain because they kind of move off screen. But I purposely kind of clipped that ledge so it would stall my flash shift just a bit. You can stall just like half a second, just a bit, because you want to land on the left side of that middle platform. So you can do a melee, or some people do a jump, or some people like time it in whatever way they want, so you can flash to the grapple door. Otherwise, you kind of fall. But all that is like very specific. That's another thing of flash optimization. This one too, do 3, and do 2 flashes there. And just kind of just go through this area. Here I hold aim up. It like auto unmorphs me here. Here it's kind of tricky. Just get through as best you can, but you can do triple flash optimization. But this triple flash is kind of hard. But yeah, you like flash here, and then you continue on. You can jump morph to avoid that enemy. This one's like super hard to avoid. But yeah, just get through that. That area can get very dangerous depending on your gold robo. Here, you wanna break. You can break 2, but the speed boost coming up can get very difficult or tricky to get going if you break the second one. But yeah, so you open that. Here, I'm gonna show you the speed boost. So that was the speed boost. Not gonna explain it because it's very difficult. But you could just do this. You just go through. Preferably not like that. And here you want to flash shift through to avoid the flames. And you get all these resources. Now the reason I say don't do the speed boost, besides it being very difficult, even though it's like kind of consistent once you get it, is because this, if you don't parry the worm, you actually get less resources. So sometimes I go in with like red health because I accidentally don't grab the red X that comes out of it, which I don't think it's like a full heal, but it's like the majority heal. So that does happen. You kind of have to wait a split second. We're talking about like half a second to a second optimization with the speed boost over flash shift. So if you don't care about the second, just flash shift through. Here is the first Chozo warrior. All you're gonna do is mash on him. Mash. You can tank some hits. Uh, you can tank some hits. You can weave if you want, if you got a turbo or whatever. I generally, whenever I have to move, I missile them, and when I land, I missile them again. But I'm just gonna go through this fight and just smash. Now the fight's gonna be difficult for some. Especially starting out, because he does do a lot of damage. Like, see that? I tanked 3 hits. Like, that stab does like 2 tanks, 2.5 tanks or something like that. So I can only take 2 stabs. In total, I could take like 4 body bumps. The ink does like 2.5 that he stabs on the thing, so I try to avoid that as much as possible. But yeah, it's just mash and get used to his movement. Because that enemy gets like 2 extra abilities throughout an entire game, and you had to fight like 4 of them. So get used to that movement. So here, speed boost through. Just speed boost through, but I'll show you or try to show you the faster. You do that. You don't have to do that at all. It saves like a second at most. Again, just charge speed boost and just mash, shoot, and you're good. Okay, just do that. If you want to learn how to do it, I have a guide for it. You charge it, you instant spark, and you hold charge beam throughout the entire thing, and then you press missile at a very specific like interval on the bridge to open the door and kill the Loon Warrior or the Inky, whatever. This speed tech. I'm not gonna get off the bubble, whatever. But you're gonna jump. Be very specific about when you shoot. You just shoot like 45-degree angle. You open the door and you don't shoot anymore. Once you land, you hold charge. And there's a few different ways to do it. I prefer to do the morph shot to open the Atom Room door and jump through. And there's like, then you deal with the blue Emmy. I'll just show you the full thing before I explain the blue Emmy though. So you want to do 2 flash shifts from here. You get straight to the door and you start charging from here. And I kind of messed up get that grapple up, but that was basically optimal. So the blue Emmy, when you go through here, some people like going up top. Some people even like going up top here. All that matters. I prefer to go through bottom and then bottom again. Because he doesn't notice me. If you learn the Emmy patterns, any of the patterns that any of the Emmys do, you can, besides one, which is the green Emmy, you can avoid it or do whatever's consistent for you, but I prefer to do the bottom, because you just keep the speed boost the entire time. Sparking up where you're supposed to grapple is slower, so try to do flash shifts after. If the blue Emmy is there at the top, you do a morph shot off the last wall jump and you will avoid them and open the door. So I'll do the morph shot and we'll just move on. And that's also the fastest way to do it too. Morph shot, go through. go here. Just do a water bomb jump. Just get through this room. Like, I do it my way. People have it their other way. But yeah. So hopefully the enemy doesn't matter. So I tend to shoot here now because the fusion opens door. But you can just like slide. Like, you just like slide out, do that if you want. So what you saw right there was the bad enemy spawn. There's only 2 spawns in that room if you do it fast enough. One where he's not in front of the door, and one where he's in front of the door. You don't want to hold right while you're dropping, because you will land on top of him. You kind of want to do like a half right, if that makes sense. And you will get hit by the ice enemy, but don't panic. Mash joystick, and then start charging boost into the enemy, right? Like, you want to be, okay, like, if you hold right, you're gonna land like here on top of them, but you want to land like in the middle. You want to mash joystick, and you want to start charging, and then you'll end up here regardless, because some boss rooms, or the majority of boss rooms, have slow booster. So you generally store boost slower, by like, I don't know, like 20-30% or something like that. So there's that issue. Sparking this shell is the fastest way of doing it. It takes a lot of super missiles, and super missiles are very slow compared to regular missiles, so it's like a huge time waste if you don't get the spark. You can actually spark them a second time, but plasma spamming is faster. But if you wanted to charge it again, you just do, like, you come at this and then you turn around and start storing like that. Now I'll show you the speed booster method of doing it. Or actually, no, I'll show you the charge. No, I'll show you a speed booster. So once you kill the enemy, you stand like right here, go up here, and then you hold shoot, break it, and you start speed boosting. Now see how he got up there immediately? You can diagonal spark to that spot if you want. I prefer to do that because it's more consistent, but if you miss the spark, that's not the important bit. You'll get there at the same time. The important bit is that speed boost from the entrance there. Like, from here to here is the important part. If you don't go fast enough, also make sure this door is open. If it's not, everything is messed up, because you want to create a path for the enemy. He's going to be right here every single time you get out of the enemy door. If you go through this too slow, he's like deciding on the path that you want. If you go through this too slow, he's going to want to go down this way. And enemies take forever to get into a freaking morph tunnel. So he's going to decide to go through here. And then when you get up here, actually no, when you get here, he's like, oh, that's not the fastest way. So he doubles back and then goes here, and you're just standing there waiting for him. Ooh. Let me show you. See, he was in the tunnel. Look at this. Look. That's not what I want. Like, super slow. Right, so you want to do a speed booster. Speed booster is the most consistent way. Now, you can actually flash shift. Flash shift is faster, but it's very finicky. You want to end the flash shift basically right outside this door, like right there. And doors are technically just black gaps in between zones, and they do actually count. So and then sometimes the transition like just yeets you forward. So like the positioning is very specific if you want to do flash shift. So like right around here is when you want to flash out. So you start here and you want. Hopefully that's fine. Yeah, that's not fine. You want to end it like in the door frame, so you just flash again. That's not what I want. Checkpoint reloading and Emmy kills is different, right? Like after you kill an Emmy, you're like right here, but if you have checkpoint, you're like right here. That one should be fine. See, if you do a flash shift version, you actually save a little bit of time. I recommend the speed booster version until you fully understand how to manipulate the blue Emmy. But flash shift is the fastest way of doing it, but very finicky, like very finicky. Like when I was making a method for this, I was messing with flash shift, and I never managed to get it to work until like a few weeks ago, and it's been like 4 months or something like that. And I found it by accident, or I managed to get it to work by accident. So here we're gonna head to, no, not to gravity. Oh, I misspoke. Gravity is super far away, now that I realize it, right? Maybe. We're actually going to space. I have to add that. So here we have grapple, we have ice beam. If you didn't grab ice missile, you would actually have to go into here. You would have to get spin boost, go down below over here to fight a Chozo, go all the way back to get the blue Emmy. Luckily, we have water bomb jump, so it's not a huge deal. So on NMG is significantly harder. On glitchless, a bigger deal. It saves like a minute and a half getting blue ice Emmy first. So praise the Lord that we have water bomb jump. Because GEI is one of the harder speed techs, and a lot of people still can't do it. But yeah, now we're going to the most. Oh yeah, it's like I haven't learned it. But early space, this is the most notorious trick in the whole run. Fun fact, I optimized this and made the system set up for it. People still struggle to get it. I'm not gonna go full into it, but basically we're shoving our arm into the ground, going for a specific frame and diffusioning the blob and ricocheting into the blob. It takes one hit of diffusion. Actually, it takes one hit in general. It's probably one of the only blobs that have 1 HP. So I'll just do it. That's not what I want. Too bad I'm out of practice. Fourth try is not bad. I actually would have got first try, but I think I was aiming a little bit too down. but 4th try isn't bad. A lot of people would like for 4th try. So now we're just heading out. Oops. Now we're just heading out for Renia. Here, I'm gonna do 2 flashes into a charge beam. It's a spin charge beam. So you just break that blob a little bit faster. I actually missed some of the fusion there because the fusion does have RNG. So from here, where am I going? Oh yeah, I'm going to screw attack. Yeah, I can get to gravity fairly soon. Yes, I'm going to screw attack, so I go this way. So you want to go to yellow teleporter. That speed tech, not too difficult. To get the link is kind of difficult. All I do is spam at a 45-degree angle. Once I know the door is open, I slide morph and then unmorph in the save room, and then I just continue on. Some people jump, some people just don't do it and then just charge it again. But yeah, we're heading to Screw. We're heading to Ataria, where Screw Attack is. I'm not really sure why it's in Ataria, but it's here. You can flash shift all the way if you want. We can do this. Whatever. I could have kept speed the entire time. You don't want to spark down. Speedball down is faster. And you just want to go up here. You want to be careful of that guy. If you do get hit there and spend it some time in there, you may actually die. In fact, a lot of times I died there. Hold on, my wife is sick. My wife's coming home. But yeah, you can actually die. Here is another water bomb jump. Now, specifics of this, again, I have a tutorial for it, so be sure to check that out. Just do that. To briefly explain, basically, we're doing... these edges have what we call ledge boosts, where you can actually, like, make Samus go higher. So we're just trying to boost her out of the water. Just enough to where we can get a space jump. So now we have screw attack. We basically have the majority of the items to complete the game. Now we just need gravity suit. Oh, I should show how to do this. I should show you how to do the speed tech version of this. But yeah, we're gonna head to gravity. So there's a speed tech you could do for this. I don't personally do it anymore. You can just do water bomb jump, but some people still prefer this. You go to this door, you speed run, you speed there, and then you go up here, and you spark up. But I recommend you doing this. Just do another water bomb jump, and just water bomb jump. jump, water pop jump out. Now there's a harder version where you don't. This is technically glitchless. You do that. That's a little bit tricky. You do another water jump. Sorry for not explaining too much. For like these specific tricks. I have tutorial versions for it. This thing would just be like super long if I explain it. But anyways, there's this blob that you could break here if you want to. There's a faster way by ignoring okay, I should be able to do this, right? So you flash in, you hug, no, wait, no. You hug, you crouch, you go like this. I actually don't know how to do this one. Hey Sonic or anybody, you guys remember how to do this one? I never actually figured this out. Whatever. Alright, so there's a specific method where you can like flash shift there, crouch and then shoot. I don't remember how to do it. I'm not gonna look it up. But you can either do that method, go in there, or you do my method. Wait, morph? Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so just learn how to do the flipper pseudo. So you want to go up here, flash shift through. You want to do speed booster or whatever you want. And you do the. So you go here, you flash and shift into the wall, you aim, you crouch, you aim again, and then you aim at that, where is that? That gray line, like right there, and then you morph. And that's how you break it. Now, another method to do it is what I used to do. I still kind of do it. I still kind of prefer it, honestly. It kind of doesn't matter, per se, because setup time is roughly the same. But you could do the morph method. I do have that in a guide. You just morph. Oops. You morph. Cover up the door frame. See that green circle? You cover it up. You melee around, and then you aim at the same spot, and you just morph shot it. Now, in either case, you can either flash shift through, right? Or you do the whole thing. Okay. Or you can just, you know, space jump through. Or you can just... No. This water wouldn't be here if I did water ass. What you could do is you can like space jump and you know all that stuff, which is technically faster, or you could be a baller and store speed right here, break the flipper, and then go through the zipper, which I personally do because that stuff's cool. Like bam, 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 go through. Like, how do you not like that? So let's go get gravity and finish part 5 or 6 or whatever this number is. So from here, you go through the bomb. Now, because I did atom skip, this is not here. If you didn't do atom skip, you can actually break it early. So what I like to do here is 2 flash shifts, grapple up, shoot, and then mantle. And you get that little speed boost. You don't have to do that. You can just flash shift and then like space jump up or whatever you want. But that's my way of getting the little D boost. I actually found that method by accident too. That D boost was known, but people were making like setups and I never paid attention. I'm like, oh, I can do this. Oh, the joys of that stuff. Speedrunning. Alright. You just go through here, just a bunch of shooting. That's also a white block. We had to get through this as fast as we can. Not much you can really make it go faster. So there's 2 ways around this. I'll show you the spark, which is used in other categories. You store it there, and then use spark. But we have we have screw tack, and we have space. So you can just like space across if you want. Generally it's faster just to screw tack here and just go through it like that. So it's up to you. I still do a spark just because I forget I have screw tack, but that's generally faster. If you just do this screw tack and then just like space jump across. So now we're going to an attended gravity puzzle to get early gravity. Well, early gravity. I honestly don't remember when you're even supposed to get gravity at this point. But you go through these hidden bomb blocks. So you have two ways of doing it. You can either flash shift through and then you charge and you store it here, or you can start charging early. And then once you store it on top of blocks, you can fail the gravity puzzle because this trick sucks. But you generally want to store it on this block. That's the highest chance of actually breaking the block and storing it for some reason. Wow, I'm actually like getting really tired. When you slide under this, you have a lot of time to store. Okay, you want to store it around here is the safest spot. If you go through here and you like hold down too early, you actually lose speed. So you just want to slide and hold, and then once you start running, you store. That's the safest way of doing it. can actually flash shift across. I don't know why it's not working. Now, this is one of the plus 10 missile tanks that you can route out. Here, I hold up and then aim down and start mashing. I morph jump and unmorph to get that. Same thing with these. I find them to be more consistent, better. Here's some morph shots. If you do it properly, you can actually break all 3 of these blobs in like 3 shots. That's mostly luck. There's some angles to it and stuff like that with the fusion patterns. But generally, that's how you get gravity. So we're done with part 5 or 6. Literally lost count doing this all in one go. But I have a link in the description for Speedrun Academy and tutorial videos. Check out the description. Let's move on to part 6, 7, from gravity to wave ending.